So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here.
Over the
I feel
rules.
so lucky.
I want you to
be sat
protect
here talking
yourself
about
at all
something I
times.
love.
No doubt
And
about
what I
it,
say
this was
you
the
must
hottest
obey.
ticket in
Good
town
luck.
by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Lands the jab. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
You know what we do in the gym? Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Now stay like that now.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Just missing with the uppercut. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round.
Right.
Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominant. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Swing and a miss with that jab. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Couldn't land that jab. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punchers are the best.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round.
Come on,
That was almost a 10.
Done all your work all the way through camp.
The bell rings and we start the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. And he just missed with that left jab. Well done with that counter shot. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Got him there.
Yeah, 1-2, stick a hook on the edge.
The perfect counter lands. You don't want to trade shots. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
No, don't load it. Don't try and blow his head off. Come on.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round.
You're coasting this fight, and now you're gonna let him get back in.
There's the bell to start round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That's it, you're winning the round. Nothing stupid.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
They miss with the jab. He missed with that jab. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Hey, keep doing what you're doing. It's good work.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about
Now
Roy.
you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now.
Come back.
Both men step back for just a moment. So much for boxing. This is a fight. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nobody home with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage.
Take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
This is the beginning of round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch.
Okay, it's not working. Switch this out.
That counter shot lands. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The courage on display here is incredible. Hold it right there. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Disaster averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
That's time.
Let's talk about Roy Jones.
Switched off. What are you doing?
Here comes round 7. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can't score with that right uppercut.
He's still trying to break your concentration. Don't fall.
Those counter punches have to hurt. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
The straight right just misses. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Beautiful counter shot. Another scoring shot there. And he scores with the counter. Tried to score with a jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out. One, two, three, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
Come on, switch
Beaten,
on.
bruised,
Switch
and
on.
battered, but somehow
I need you to
he's
focus
still
on
in
what
it.
you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
And they're back at it again here in round 8. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Caught him. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes high history books.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more.
Let's do it.
you doing? You've done all that work all the way through.
Do your business.
That's it. Set it up with the jab, though. Set it up with the jab, then look for your power shot. Body head, that's it, that's it. Hey now, look at me, look at me. Don't let him off the hook. Finish him, he's gone.
That's time!
What was that? What are you doing? Okay, am I back?
Let's fight.
That's it, don't forget the body. Mix it up. Mix it up, belly and head. Let's be smart, get through it. Get through this round.
Time!
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Get your mind.
Box.
Counter the jab. Counter the jab.
And time!
Buddy, what are you doing? Come on, switch on.
Let's do it.
That's it. When he comes at you, he throws a jab, slip, left hook.
Good, man. Good work. Oh, good shot. Good shot. Good way. That's it. Stick to that jab. Jab's working. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Time!
What are you doing? You've switched off completely.
Let's go.
Just be smart. Be smart and counter that, boy. Roll that right hand.
Time!
Come on, you're better than that. You've completely switched off. Get
And box.
Now counter his mistakes. Make him miss. Make him pay. Counter with that left hook. All right, let's reset. Switch stance.
Time out!
We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. That jab had to hurt. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it.
That's it. When he comes at you, he throws a jab. Slip, hook.
Good defense to block the hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Did you see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Todd? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Antonio Tarver's in big trouble. And right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They exchange punches. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about
Now you're
Tarver in that
switching off.
last round.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
On to the second round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
And he did catch him. He caught it clean. Clean as a whistle. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. Did you see that? Tarver in some serious trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. It's the wrong place to fall asleep.
Insane action. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Now you've let him get back into it. Now it's a tougher.
And there's the bell to start round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punch. The perfect counter lands. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Good counter punching. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught.
That's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Move confident. That's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
That counter shot lands. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, that one caught Tarver clean, and he might go down. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round.
Good shot. He's gone.
That's
time.
Let's talk about
now you're
Tarver.
letting back into the fight that round. That's his.
And there's the bell to start round 4. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Nope, that hook won't score.
Don't forget the body. Mix it up, body and head.
A swing and a miss with the left hook. Is he going to punch himself out, though? They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
You'd like to see more jabs. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Time!
Let's talk about Tarver in that last round.
Big
Well, he is
deep
glad to have
breaths.
heard that
Calm
bell.
yourself down.
You know what? I've
Calm
been in
yourself
fights like
back.
that.
Come on.
When you
breathe. Have you got complacent?
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Clearly his opponent was too much for him and he's thrown in the towel.